Welcome to Sustainable Futures with Daniela Bass, where innovation meets impact. Join me every first and the third Saturday at 10 a.m. Central European Time for engaging conversations with visionaries reshaping industries like fashion, tech, tourism, sports, and more through social fairness and sustainability. As a global leader and change maker, I share fresh insights and actionable ideas to inspire meaningful change and drive results. Tune in, subscribe, and help shape a brighter, sustainable future. Leadership is one of the most used words of our time, and probably one of the most misunderstood. We speak about leadership when things go well. We celebrate it when outcomes are visible. We quote it when success can be measured. But leadership is not about visibility. It is about responsibility. And responsibility is never tested when things are easy. It is tested when systems are under pressure, when decisions have consequences, when uncertainty replaces control. This episode is not about inspiration. It is about what leadership actually requires when organizations, institutions, and people are asked to perform under complexity. Leadership becomes visible not in words, but in how systems are designed. Leadership is often described as a personal quality: charisma, confidence, presence. Those things may help, but they are not leadership. Leadership is a systemic function. It shows in how decisions are made, in who is in the room and who is not, in what happens when priorities collide, in how responsibility is distributed when things go wrong. During my years working inside global institutions, I learned that leadership is rarely heroic. It is procedural, it is negotiated, it is constrained by governance, mandates, and accountability. Leadership does not fail because people lack good intentions. It fails because systems reward the wrong decisions. Pressure does not create leadership problems. It reveals them. Sport offers one of the clearest mirrors of leadership under pressure. In sport, like Milano Cortina 2026 Olympics and Paralympics, decisions are visible, failure is public, time is unforgiving, and excuses do not last. And this is why sport has been used also at global institutional level, not as entertainment, but as a tool to understand performance, responsibility, and resilience. As we approach major global events, what often receives attention is performance, but the real test is elsewhere. It is in governance, in coordination, in inclusion at decision-making level, in the ability to align values with execution. Large events do not create leadership problems, they expose them. And this is not unique to sport. It applies to boards, organizations, and institutions navigating change. Inclusion is often discussed as a value, but in leadership, it is a matter of intelligence. As I said, inclusion is often framed as a moral imperative, and it is. But for leadership, as said, inclusion is always a something else. It is intelligence. Systems that exclude lose information, they reduce perspective, they weaken decision-making, whether we speak about gender, disability, culture, or background environments. The issue is not representation for its own sake. The issue is how complexity is processed. Leading in environments shaped by hierarchy and tradition teaches you that authority is not granted, it is constructed. Leading with a disability teaches us something even more fundamental. Systems either adapt or they fail. And this is not a limitation of leadership. It is an advanced form of systems thinking. And this is where leadership becomes personal, when pressure increases, when trade-offs emerge, when inclusion becomes inconvenient, when responsibility has a cost. What do your system allows you to do? What do they reward? What do they tolerate? What do they quietly prevent? These questions are uncomfortable, but leadership does not live in comfort. Leadership is not what we declare. It is not what we post. It is not what we promise. Leadership is what our systems allow. And that always is a leadership choice. As I wrap up this episode, my heartfelt gratitude to today's guest and to all of you. Join me for the next episode as we delve deeper with special guests, uncovering thought-provoking insights and actionable steps, paving the way for a brighter, inclusive, sustainable tomorrow. Thanks also to Damian Morton, music, and Maria Cortez Gagliano, social media. Don't miss out next episode on shaping the future we aspire to. Ciao, ciao!